What will happen in the future? How might we better know?
Wall Street is turning to the political stock market, PredictIt.
The political stock market? Yes, just as stock markets provide useful predictions about the future of companies, election betting markets predict things like who will be the next president. This site, PredictIt, has Biden, DeSantis, and Trump as the current favorites. It also predicts odd things like which administration member is likely to resign next. All this is useful information. But for some reason, American bureaucrats working at an obscure agency called the Commodity Futures Trading Commission want it shut down.
The CFTC is just saying, shut them down.
Why? Did they steal user funds? Lie to people? Harm anyone? No. In fact, its odds are cited by media around the world. Also, my website uses predicted odds along with foreign betting sites to tell people who's likely to win elections. PredictIt's odds are much more accurate than pollsters and pundits.
What he's down.
PredictIt has thousands of clients like these Washingtonians who use it to bet on politics.
I'm a junkie, political junkie, so I love it. It literally pays to be right.
PredictIt's customers are appalled by the shutdown order.
It seems extremely unfair.
Brandi Travis helped launch PredictIt. You've been operating for 8 years. It's gone well. All of a sudden, you get this letter.
Yeah, it was kind of heartbreaking.
PredictIt will now fight for its life in court. Why can't people bet what they want? They're consenting adults.
I wish they could too.
Americans cannot just bet on what we want because 5 CFTC commissioners get to decide what's legal. Only one of these 5 publicly supports election markets. The commissioners are all lawyers, and lawyers tend to like regulating us. As this commissioner puts it with a big smile, Congress
gave the CFTC very broad authority.
None of the commissioners would talk to me to explain why they'd kill a useful site like PredictIt. Of course, many people are prudish about gambling. This Bloomberg anchor seems to be.
Isn't this gambling? Why should this be legal?
What's she saying? There's sports betting, there's casinos. Lots of gambling is legal.
And you can also make the argument that the stock market is gambling.
Down another 18%.
Buy.
If you can make investments, why can't you do it on political outcomes?
Good question. So our government crushes election markets. For you, that is. The government does allow very rich people to bet on this site. You could bet on whether the debt ceiling will be raised, or whether Republicans will nominate Trump again, or who will be the next president. But to bet here, to be an eligible participant, government says you must have at least $10 million. Ordinary Americans, you're out of luck.
Sorry, we're closed.
Well, then what are all these people doing here?
Drinking and having a good time.
I don't get it. It looks like we're about to lose a market that makes our lives better. Just let people bet if they want to.
Doesn't that sound like a great world?
Yes, it would be a much better world if government would mostly leave us alone. It would also be a great world if you liked this video and subscribe to my channel.